Alright, boys and girls, today I got some more news for the upcoming class balance changes for the Barbarian and Tempest. Mainly the information that I got from the China side of the community after we learned that the Barbarian will be getting nerfed for the chain spear. The range will be reduced from 8 yard to 4 yard. And as for the Tempest, it was for the rolling itself. Blade range reduced from 8 yards to 4 yards. After this, I tried and contacted the Chinese community and see what were they thinking, and I did end up getting some more information. The reaction from the Chinese community wasn't nice either, and they did end up leaving the devs a lot of feedback that 4 yard is a bit too much of enough, and they have been asking them to increase the range to at least 6 yard. So it is possible by the time this update will go live, it will actually be either 5 yard or 6 yard range for the Barbarian and the Tempest Boomerang. But this is the community feedback. Not sure if the developers gonna listen to them, but the community, they've been asking them, don't go with the 4 yard. 4 yard is a bit too much of enough. At least give it like a 5 or 6 yard radius, and so there is a high chance that at the release of the update, it will be actually either 6 yard or 5 yard range for the Barbarian chain spear, and the same for the Tempest rolling stuff. But this information I got from the Chinese community, and this is not something coming from the dev side. The final decision is going to be up to the developer if they listen to the community or not. But the community, like I said, been asking them to at least reduce it to either like 6 yard or 5 yard. Anyhow, now let's move on to the next piece of information about the wizard. One of the new essences is going to be super awesome, and that is going to be the Flame Supremacy. If we read the description of this essence here, and it says Ice armor instead radiate with the fire burning nearby enemies and increasing your damage against burning enemies. Now it did not mention how much more damage you will be doing to the burning enemies, and oh boy, it is gonna be pretty high. Like you will be dealing a lot more damage to the burning enemies using this essence. So let me quickly change the screen. There we go. So this is a content creator from China who ended up playing the new version of the Diablo Immortal on the playtest server. He tested out the new essences for the wizard, and the highlight of the essences was that the ice armor is gonna be super good, at least in PvE, because once you will start burning the enemies using the new ice armor, you will deal 45% increased damage to them, and this is gonna be the new PvE meta if this turns out to be true and they don't nerf it before the update goes live. Anyways, if we scroll down, this is a translation from Chinese to the English, and it isn't that great, but I will try and explain what this person or the content creator did. So the Scorch isn't gonna be that strong. He was a bit disappointed about that. It isn't looking that great, and you can get up to 24% more damage against the enemy. It's just not that strong, but the highlight is going to be the offhand. Once you start burning the enemy, you will be dealing 45% increased damage to them, and you can also combine 4 pieces of angerment, or you can add the rolling consequence to put the fire on the enemy, and that is going to also give you what I understood, the bonus, and you will burn the enemy. And you can have 100% uptime on this ice armor. It will be considered a buff skill most definitely. If we look at the icon here, it is considered a buff skill. So if you get the beneficial duration skill cooldown, you can have 100% uptime on this, and you can start burning the enemies, and you will be dealing 45% increased damage to them. And like I said, if you have the rolling consequence, and you add the augment, you will be getting this benefit as well of 45% increased damage. And then the content creator was disappointed for the teleport. He said that we already have an S10 like this for the freeze, and this is basically a reskin of that, but in a fire version of the teleport, so it isn't that great. As for the main hand, there is some possibility that you will able to use it, and especially if you combine with the fast button mashing build, then this could be good. But for normal builds where you are not using skills or that fast enough, it isn't looking that great, but it will be burning enemies for a couple of seconds, and you can stack it up as well. I will be trying it out myself because the translation isn't accurate, but the conclusion is going to be that the best S10 for the wizard is going to be the Ice Hammer. But anyhow, that is all. I'm signing off now. I'll leave you guys with some gameplay, and you guys enjoyed that, and I see you all in the next one. Later, guys.
Gets thicker, but I'm breaking through. Got my rhythm, got my point of view. Doubts can whisper, but I won't reply. I'm the thunder under this night sky. Trapped inside, it's a game I play. Same old doubts trying to lead me astray, but I know the truth is crystal clear. The power I need is already here. If I open my eyes, there's a way to glow. Feel the fire inside, let the rhythm flow. I'll dance through the darkness step by step, turn the pain into power, yet no regrets. No, 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 you won't bring me down, no way. No, 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 I'm finding my light today. Watch me rise, hear me say, I'm unstoppable, baby, here to stay. Lights are flashing, the beat's on time. I've been down, but now I'm flying high. Mirror ball spinning, I'm here to stay. Let the darkness fade, I'm owning the day. Feel the fire inside, let the rhythm flow. I'll dance through the darkness step by step, turn the pain into power, yet no regrets. No, 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 you won't bring me down, no way.